Hello friends, this is DMC and this is my quick review of Miles Coffee Roasters Rich and Reviving Ground Coffee, and this is a new one that I spotted in Tesco for £3.50 for 227 grams. So let's take a look at the pack. I haven't seen a Miles coffee in the wild before in the supermarket, so my sort of eyes gravitated to it as soon as I spotted it. And there we go, freshly ground coffee, richly roasted blend for a deep flavour. Flavour strength is 4, 227 grams. Roasted by the coast in the West Country, and I think that the village or the town where the roasted coffee is called Porlock. So on the back it says, a blend of mostly Central American Arabica coffees, roasted a little bit longer to develop a deep, strong flavour. And they're packaged in a protective atmosphere. Contact information there if anyone's interested. Porlock, Somerset is the village or town. And where does it say the best before date is? I've just seen it said see the side of the pack. So take a look on the side of the pack, just methods for brewing, storage information, and the best before date is that right? October 2019? That can't be right, because we're into October now, so that's a very strange best before date if these have only just appeared on the shelves. I could understand if they've been on the shelf for a while, but I've only just spotted these this week and already it's got the October 2019 best before date on, which is very, very strange that. So I wonder where Tesco got these from, whether they are, I'd like to know when they were produced, if that's the best before date, because where Tesco got them from and why they charging full price at £3.50 if they've got a best before date on that. October 2019, maybe it's a mistake and it should be 2020, but they shouldn't be putting the best before date on like that. So here we go, a family business since 1888. Our coffees are hand roasted in small batches in the village of Porlock on the coast of Exmoor. We select only the finest beans from around the world to create our lovely selection of blends. If you're ever passing, please drop into our roastery shop in Porlock, where you'll be sure to receive a warm welcome. And there again, once again, the contact information, Twitter and Facebook. So that is it for the pack. I'm very surprised by that best before date. Very surprised. So let's take a look at the ground coffee. Looks similar to a Taylor's of Harrogate grind. Not quite got the consistency. You can see a few little like larger and smaller particles in there, but it's quite a consistent coarse grind, this one. Very dark, sort of reddish brown to it. Not as much on the on camera, but yeah, it's got a sort of reddish hint to it, this one. And the aroma when you open the bag is rich and sweet. It's earthy and has a perfumey floral hint. If I'm honest, it's not the most appealing of aromas, dare to say it, but it reminds me a little bit of those terrible 79p ground coffees from Lions that I reviewed recently or a couple of months ago. Not as blatantly bad as that, but there's a slight similarity between the two. So after smelling it, my expectations have lowered considerably, so hopefully the taste is near £3.50's worth rather than 79p's worth. But I think with that October 29 best before date, it probably is going to be nearer the 79p. So taste wise, it's got that dark roasted floral hint similar to a sort of French roast. It's really rich, and that's usually not something I like in my coffee. It's chocolatey and a bit woody. It's smooth, but when made strong does have a bit of a bite to it and is a little harsh, I would say. But when made strong, that sort of battery acid acidity comes through a bit as well. It's a little bit cardboardy and has a little bitterness at the end that sort of turns into a strange peppery aftertaste. It's a strong coffee, and I found a double espresso in my coffee to be a little bit unpleasant, and it really did bring out the negatives in this coffee. So I switched to a single espresso with the daunting thought that the pack was going to last me twice as long. And as a single espresso, it's still quite a harsh and abrasive coffee. It's just slightly more drinkable. One positive of this coffee is it does make a decent cappuccino or any drink with plenty of milk in. It's a sort of Lidl Aldi standard of coffee, and I'll give it a 2.5 out of 5, and I wouldn't really recommend it, but as I say, when you see new coffees in the supermarket, you want to pick them up and give them a try. So as I say, I wouldn't recommend it, but you know, give it a try, and you could let me know what you think of it in the comments section below. So yeah, any of the other Miles coffees, anyone else who's tried them, let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more coffee reviews in the future, subscribe to my channel. That was my quick review. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.